start off the call with a product testimonial because without this amazing product, none of us would be here. Some of us may not even be alive on this planet at this point. So Debbie, I know you're standing by with Craig. I'm going to let you take it.
CRTV is the biggest conservative answer you'll find.
Is that a rap song to bring him on? Hi, everybody, and welcome to the team phone call. And it's so wonderful to be here with you. Craig has been a pretty happy, I'll say ecstatic, since he was able to use this product with what happened to him. So I'm going to turn it over to Craig and let him tell, because this was about 3 weeks ago when this happened. So, Craig.
Okay, so when I was introduced to Debbie in a meeting, I had peripheral neuropathy in my feet for, gosh, almost 20 years. And, we were talking about all of the effects of ASEA and the products in general. And she said, let me go ahead and put it on your feet. And, it's one of those stories again where you have nothing to lose. And, I had been to Duke and they said, the nerves are dead. It is what it is. It's probably not going to spread. So just deal with it. So I dealt with it, and your feet are numb all the time. So we put the ASEA on my feet. Was it 3 times in 5 minutes? And it's hard, unbelievable, but it started to work right away. And I had kind of a stupid grin on my face the rest of the day or that night.
You were dancing.
It's bizarre. I mean, it's very bizarre because, you've already been trained to think it's done. It's over with. The nerves are dead. It is what it is. So anyway, the long story short is I was convinced from there. We, of course, signed up. And I'm drinking it, and my wife is drinking it, and I put it on my feet 3 times within 5 minutes in the morning and in the evening before bed. It just continuously gets better and better. I'd say I'm probably 50% better than I was at first. And my big toe has always been sort of athlete's foot fungus on the big toe that I cannot get rid of. Well, guess what? That's just about gone too. A new toenail is growing back. I mean, it's another one of those 1,000 stories that ASEA can tell, that you can tell. It's
Skin tags are gone.
Yeah, she mentioned the skin tags, and I said, oh my gosh, that's right, they're gone. And I just, it's one thing after another. So it is what it is. It doesn't get any better, I'll tell you. So we're proud to be a part of the group, and we'll spread the word feverishly.
There it is. And I wish I'd filmed him because he was literally dancing around. And then he goes, wait, I've got this big knot in my back. And I've had 2 chiropractic visits, and I had a deep tissue massage today. So I went and rubbed that on his back. And he got up and he goes, no way, no way.
I did.
And he was deep knee bending, and he was bending over, and he was dancing around, and there were many people here. And so they all got to experience Craig being ecstatically happy with what was happening.
My wife made fun of me the other night because I'm shuffling my feet around in the bedroom, and she goes, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I can feel the rug again. It feels great." So I was just kind of enjoying having the feeling back in my feet. So
pretty amazing.
It is amazing.
What's amazing, Craig, is this, that, I used to deal with neuropathy as a podiatrist. I saw that a lot. And it's a dangerous thing when you don't have feeling in your feet, because you could step on something and get an infection, and before you know it, you have a bone infection, and they're cutting off part of your feet. And you had the luxury to be able to go to Duke, which is, there's not, it's like Hopkins up here. You got Duke down there. There's Mayo Clinic. There are places. But the fact is, the public goes there and think, well, this is the epitome of science and health and medicine in today's, in 2018. This is the top. But the fact is, people don't really, I think a lot of people don't think about that. Doctors are just people, and doctors only know what they know. They don't know what they don't know. And so I'm really happy for you. And you think about the way you find out about it, it's usually through friends. It's not through doctors. And we look at it as a big responsibility. I mean, business wise, I don't think I would do this as a business if it wasn't patented. but I sure as heck would tell everybody about it. The fact that it's patented means there's a huge opportunity.
So it sounds just like me. I said the same thing. I cannot wait to tell the world about it in the best way that we can, as fast as we can. And, you know, I wanted to also point out, since you were a podiatrist as well, I wear sandals all the time. So my feet were numb, right? So next thing you know, my foot is bleeding or something, and I didn't know it until there's blood tracks all the way across the floor. So like you said, you don't realize that. And now it's gone. It's amazing.
That's great. Thank you for sharing.
Amazingmolecules.com.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, is there any, I've got a delay. Yes.
I wanted to share some really positive reactions my husband is having. He got on ASEA, he was trying it, not really knowing what to expect, but he's had acid reflux his entire adult life, and it's gone. He feels so good. Even his shoes are fitting better. What's amazing, he's probably had soft contacts, I would say 20 years, and he doesn't have the dry eyes now. He's probably had about 4 distinct changes in his health, and he said he will never go without ASEA.
That's fantastic, Roxanne. That is so great to hear.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I loved about this, people do wear contacts, but you can spray it in your eyes with the contacts on, because it's not going to hurt them. It actually helps with the dry eye and stuff, like Roxanne was saying. So that's amazing. And acid reflux is something that's pretty dangerous. It backs up, it starts affecting the esophagus, and then it starts affecting the acids, and that can turn into something very, very serious and life-threatening, basically. So we're really happy that Tobin's feeling better.
I forgot to mention that. I went through that too. I think it's from the stress of work and sales I'm at, but I've had it too, and I forgot to mention it, but it's basically gone now too. So it's one thing after another.
Yep.